All right, welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. Today we've got some more games. Today we're going to talk about Keyforge. This is not the original one. This is Age of Ascension. This is a two-player starter deck, which you get. I think I picked this up last year at a local gaming slash model shop, which was pretty cool. Anyway, you get everything you need for a starter type thing. Some special counters instead of using spin downs and things like that. Haven't ever played the game. Haven't even played it, on the app or anything like that. But got your little manual there, and I also, had picked up a couple other decks here, which each deck is unique. Okay, so the game actually comes, the starter deck actually comes with two packs, one for each player, of course. Of course, these are the battle boards, your play mat, which I assume that you can get actual real ones, real play mats online from, big box online store. But anyway, for Keyforge, you play with a deck, you're trying to forge keys, and once you forge 3 keys, right? 3 keys, you win the game. So goal of the game is forge 3 keys, which are portrayed by the key tokens. So you spend 6 amber to create a key. In the game, you're using your creatures and other effects and stuff like that to either pound, hit your enemies' characters, hit your enemies' creatures, using stealing his amber. You have identity cards for each of the decks, and when you're playing during a turn, you can only there's 3 different houses that you are on the card, and you pick which house, and that's the only card you can actually play. So, which kind of leads to kind of a tactical, strategic type thing. And by the way, the game was designed by Richard Garfield, the same guy who did Magic the Gathering. So there you go. Step 1, you forge a key. If you've got the amber to do it, you choose a house. There's I don't know how many houses there are. Actually, I didn't do any research on that. But step 3, you play, discard, and use cards of the active house that you have in your hand. You have 6 cards in your hand, so that might make you decide which house you're going to use. You can discard cards from your hand if you don't want to use that particular card. And so at the step 5, you ready the cards after you do your actions, then you draw cards to bring yourself back up to 6 cards. So that's definitely, you might go, oh geez, I'm gonna have to use that house again. So I'm not sure if the different houses have different abilities or anything like that. So I haven't played yet. So when you're playing the cards, you can get amber for the cards. You can play abilities you can't play it right away, the creatures or artifacts right away, because they enter the play. It enters play exhausted, so you got to be thinking ahead again. That's why it's kind of strategic. Got your action cards. You got your artifacts, you got your upgrades, which, enhancements, if you want to consider it that way. You've got your creatures, and the creatures could have different abilities as well. So, and when you're when your creature takes damage, it keeps the damage, unlike Magic the Gathering. So there are no instants, as far as I can see. There might be some sort of triggering abilities that creatures might have that could act as an instance. Your creatures might have armor, which reduces the amount of damage from the other creature it is attacking. But their strength, their power and toughness are the same. So you got, for example, this guy, Sir Marrows, is 4. So he hits for 4 and he can take 4 damage. Makes kind of sense. You've got advanced concepts, archives, captures, chains, the chain tracker. It can be used as a handicapping mechanic and sometimes required as an additional cost for certain card abilities. So you're taking, you're taking hits on your chain counter. If you have 1 chain when refilling your hand and withdraw cards based on the number of remaining cards, you draw that much fewer cards. So the worse off your chain gets, the less cards you get to draw to put yourself back up, trying to get yourself back up to 6. You got, tokens because you can gain power. Splash damage. Splash is dealt to each of the target card's neighbors, because when they come into play, they got to be put on a certain side, if that makes any sense. And you got some keywords and things like that. And then, of course, you get the, there is an app for that. Fantasy Flight Games. Always one of my favorite game companies, I think. But it looks pretty interesting. It looks like it might be pretty fast played, but, not nearly as fast as Magic the Gathering could be. So take that as you will. That might be, better. But, like I said, I cracked a couple of these. The ones I bought from somewhere. Wally World, maybe? But yeah, so these are the backs of the cards, and tells in Achea, Viking of Noxious Mountain. So it's got some when they make these decks, apparently, because each deck is unique, they have some sort of random name generator that, that's the way it works. So Brobnar, House Brobnar, Lagos in the Shadows, House Shadows. Where's the guy? Where's the... let's see, where's... Oh, he's it. I guess that's the guy. Anyway, doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's your commander, for lack of a better. So, but Necklifter, you got Mac the Knife. Long Fuse Mine is a weapon, so I guess that's an enhancement and an upgrade. Too Much Protect is an action. Lights Out, Bren the Fanatic. So, it's kind of cartoony, but it looks like in reality this is more vaguely sci-fi, this particular version of Keyforge. You got your artifacts and labs and helper bots and what sounds like a lot of sci-fi stuff. So anyway, that's just an example of this. Leave me a comment in the comments section. Let me know if you played and if I've kind of gotten something wrong, which I'm sure I have, since I've never played it before. But that was Keyforge Age of Ascension. If you like what you see, please hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see more stuff. And like I said, let me know in the comments. And we'll catch you tomorrow for some more Perdido Key Gaming.